All right, guys, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100, we're jumping into it. Now, first thing I want to talk about, first thing off the bat, FOMC. I've had a pretty confident feeling about how this was going to go, but an even more confident feeling about the effects that would happen with the rate hike. A lot of people were saying, this wasn't a complete pause and that a rate hike was coming, but they thought that another hike would be bad, right? And I was here to say I didn't believe it would be. In fact, Powell said a few things, in my opinion, that turned this into one of the more bullish meetings that we've had over the past 2 years. I'm not going to waste time. So the first thing I want to say, we have a little bit of celebration here in the video, so just wait a sec for me, right? But the first thing I do want to say is, Powell was very clear. He said he believes that we're at the top end of restriction, that we've almost reached that point. He said if we can continue with the tightening process happening and still cut rates going forward. Now, he did say, and I have already said, that rates will not be cut this year, but he's provided a pretty good horizon. He also made it very clear that 2% inflation will not happen until 2025. So he has said now, based on what he said, that you do not need inflation to get down to 2% before he cuts. Go look at his comments, what was said, even if there was rhetoric. Now, how did the markets react from this? Everyone and all the bears were telling you, we had to have this downside thesis. But again, all I continue to use here is the price action. I'm on vacation, so the mic is shitty, all this stuff, but I got to get the video, the stuff out for you guys. I just go by what the market's telling me and what's being given to us. And I want to leave you with some education before we go too far here. React to what is given to you, not to what you think is going to happen. You are not, if you knew what was going to happen, you would not be watching my YouTube channel. You'd be on Wall Street. You'd be the best trader that there is. You'd have millions of dollars being fed to you because you are the best, weather forecaster of the market. And so we need to understand there's levels to this. And even with me, there is levels to what I can do and how I can trade. That's why we have to respect what is happening in the big news that is surrounding us and ultimately put ourselves in a position every single day to succeed. That's why going into this, I started some dated positions, but I wasn't going heavy into the market yet. But now after seeing what was said, I feel very confident in those positions that I have. So, round of applause, right? Round of applause. We did it again. The bears continue to come after us. They heckle us in the comments. But guess what? Today we're the ones drinking. So today, we're gonna have a good one here. We're gonna have a good video here. I'm gonna go over some stocks I'm liking and some trades I'm liking. But first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a little drink here, right? Now I'm typically a Jameson type of guy, but we're gonna go captain, right? Little captain, a little bit, just a little. We don't want too much, right? Just easy on that, right? About enough, right? And then because I am watching the figure, I've got a little bit out of size lately, right? We're gonna go Diet Coke. We're going skinny pirate here, right? So again, this is the combo that we're going with for the video and for just overall this vacation. A splash of Coke because we're not, we're not bears, right? Bears have vaginas, bulls got dicks. That's how I remember it, right? No stir necessary, right? That's how it's done. So again here, guys, understand that's the reality. That's the way we're taking this trade. So let's go into what's happening in the market, things we're looking at. One, the Russell, in my opinion, one of the best looking things here in the market. On the daily time frame, I literally want to get up, scream, and dance. You see that cowboy hat back there? That's Allie's. She was wearing that last night when she was absolutely straddled on top of me. You know why? Because we anticipated what was going to happen here. Because she knows when Papa gets paid, we all get paid in this house, right? So again, you can clearly see how we're flagging, how we're trying to push out. Sellers tried to push you down multiple times, and now you're kind of stepping out of that, right? You go into ES, you get another visual of what's happening here. Bull flag, breaking above, trying to get above that previous highs are around 46.10. In my opinion, just a bit of a tester till we get there. We also look at Meta with earnings in the after hours pushing in at 320. Again, I was very bullish on Meta in these earnings. If you haven't watched the previous 30 videos, not a big surprise here. Amazon is up tomorrow. Are they tomorrow? They might be next week. I'm not. Don't quote me on Amazon. That might be next week with Apple. Anyways, so that's what we're expecting now. So going into this week, I'm a bull. Simple as that. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm not going to go into too many stupid things. I'm a bull. The biggest, best stocks I'm liking right now. I want you to listen closely. If you're not on Twitter, get on Twitter. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed, okay? Also, too, after these videos going forward, I will be doing a Twitter space on my Twitter. So immediately after this video is posted for the next 30 minutes, I'll be live. So make sure you tap in. Okay, and I'll be answering questions if you have them. So again, literally as you're watching this video, I'll probably be live. And I'm doing that every day after I post these videos, Monday through Friday. So favorite stocks I'm liking right now. Number one, Apple. I'm telling you now. I've been saying it for the past like 5 days. Go dated. That's what I'm doing. I have December's. But I'm telling you right now, I could not be more excited. Apple and Tesla are the names that I love. Tesla, I have very dated. I have contracts for 2025. Now, again, I want to tell you why I'm going more dated, more time. There's going to be day trade setups that are out there, and those are going to be primarily saved for Discord to give you like a little bit of a visual. We go into Discord really quick, and as you can see, going into like the trade ideas, if that's where you're at, this is where I do most of my scalps. Jay had some scalps on NVIDIA today, right? That's what we had. But understand like how much time you're giving yourself. So when I'm going into Apple, I'm buying like 205s and 200s, right? I'm getting those in the money. I don't want to cut those after a $5 move. I want to be able to really sustain and play that move. Same thing with Tesla. I'm getting out of the money on Tesla, but I'm looking for those to move. Tesla, for example, when you're at highs here, I believe 400s for January 2025 were at $70. Right now, they're at about $30. So you can see kind of how now there's an IV push that happened. So don't attack me, but there's still the value is there, and they will move good when you start to push. Again, you all know once we get above 314, I expect all-time highs to come into play. So I want to have myself positioned to have even if I want to leave some runners to go to all-time highs, that's how I want to play it. Now there is a big sleeper here. I've been saying this, and if you don't follow me on Twitter, you can literally go scroll through. I said it about China like 2 days ago, I believe. Let me find it really quick. I'm trying to find it. Right here, 2020 or July 25th. All eyes on China named after the recent news. It's a must watch. Since then, Alibaba has gone up from 92 back into 97. We were also calling for it after it got above the 200 SMA on the daily and the weekly. Again, I'm just giving you my place. China is looking to really help their economy. Alibaba, this is probably going to be one of the best trades of the year if you're going dated. I'm going to let you know right now. It's a clear inverted head and shoulders. It's absolutely beautiful. Upside into 122. But honestly, if you break above this, you're most likely running towards 170, 180. So again, huge fan of what's happening here on Baba, Tesla, Apple. Those are my big names. Baba, probably the riskiest. Apple, in my opinion, the safest one. Tesla right there in the middle. But again, those are the names I'm liking. Again, I believe going in with Baba gives you exposure to some of the mid, not really smaller caps, but mid cap, because you're still exposing to some of these RTY and China names. If China names go off, I think they'll move with RTY and some of the smaller caps like Square, PayPal, Shopify, Roblox, some of the other names. And those aren't small. They're just like mid. They're just not mega caps, right? That's the biggest way to. Hey, they're just screaming. I'm sorry. They're having a great time. I got to finish this drink here in a sec because I got to get back to the party. It's a little strong. Not gonna lie to you, right? But again, that's what we're looking for. The next one up, though, I will say, if on my list, I've already been mentioning Google for like weeks. I think you're late to the party now. Maybe you get a retest of like 128. But I'm going to tell you right now, Amazon, I think Amazon has a lot of potential to beat earnings. But I think if you're trading them into their earnings, you're looking for a push into like 146. I do think it's possible to get that type of push, even though it is like $12, $14 give or take. I still think that is a possibility. So 146, 147 is your high range that you're looking on Amazon. But again, I personally do believe Amazon has room to run. And the biggest takeaway I think people need to take from this video today, okay, it's not a long video since I'm on vacation, I get it. You're consolidating at resistance, right? We have had this in the bookmarks here on Nasdaq, right? On ES. We have had all these in the range. We're consolidating at, you are preparing to push into all-time highs. It's as simple as that, right? People are going to be like, Tyler, you're arrogant, you're an asshole, you're kind of a little bit buzzed right now. And the reality of it is, those all can be true. But the fact of the matter is we continue to do it, improve it time and time again here on the channel, right? You will not see someone who comes every single day to their channel, who shows up, who puts their reputation on the line time and time and time again, who consistently exposes themselves when it comes to what they're trading and how they're trading, gives you the exact trade road plan, answer questions in Twitter, all of the above, right? All the above. I completely am naked when it comes to how I display how I trade, right? Everyone can see, so if I'm wrong, I'm there to get shot and get attacked. But guess what? Again and again and again, we have preached the way you have to be trading this market, what's been successful and what has been utterly false, wrong, and ultimately produced losers. People that want to predict and think that they know better than everyone else. And that's not what we do here, right? We attack with what's given to us. We react to the market, and ultimately we have a plan before we start to trade. And I believe the plan so far has continued to work and work and work. You're making higher highs, higher lows. That is textbook bullish behavior, okay? Again, every single day I do this. Every single day I show up. I hope you guys continue to show up, and I hope you guys continue to print. Have a good one, traders. You know what? We got to get out of here. We have got to get out of here.